Hey guys, I've been thinking about Christmas Tiana for the past week. If I want to pull for her or not. I was waiting to see news for next week to get like confirmation if we're getting anything interesting for next week. It turns out we are not. I already damage capped EX 235 or modifier 235% on Clash of Wills, so I don't really need Tiana for that. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is, for example, Carton's Dark Absorb ended up being pretty critical on Trescian to do a high score run last month. And I'm always concerned when something unique comes along, like the Elemental Absorb on Tiana. Maybe that's going to be important in the future for a different fight. Yeah, so that makes me not want to miss a limited unit like Tiana because it could potentially be important later, and that has me kind of nervous about passing on Tiana. I'm not super impressed with her kit overall outside of this very specific Clash of Wills. Like, she seems fine and all. She's got some okay support stuff. She's got a lot of elements and all that, but she's also got a lot of downsides, like her limit burst is multi-element, meaning it's not going to be super useful on future Clash of Wills. We already know next month's Clash of Wills, her LB is going to be basically unusable because it's only weak to fire, water, and light. So 3 out of 5 elements are immune on next Clash of Wills, so Tiana's LB is just off the table. It's low modifier outside of Clash of Wills, so it's just not that great on like dark visions and stuff. But it's that elemental absorb that is making me hesitant to skip her, because if there's like a fight like Trescian where next month's Clash of Wills does like 1 billion elemental damage on like turn 3 or something, and the only way to realistically survive it with a high score run is to absorb it, then obviously Tiana will be important. On the other hand, we could have a disaster like Yigni or Olivera. Clash of Wills units that have just not seen use at all. Like, Olivera was my biggest mistake ever in this game, pulling for him. And then Yigni has never really seen a high score run in Clash of Wills either. Like, no one uses Yigni. So these are units that were just super dead weight and bad pulls. Now, could Tiana be that case after this Clash of Wills? I don't know. But the risk is why I am going to go ahead and pull. Because if she ends up being a dud like Olivera, well, here goes 36k down the drain. If Tiana ends up being important next month, then I will, be glad that I did this. Fear of missing out. A terrible reason to pull, but we're doing it. Oh, well, there's a Neo right away. Hopefully we can get her easily. That'd be great. I also really want Christine. I've never gotten a Snow Bear ever in this game, so Christine would be nice. Got my first Snow Bear, so that's nice. That's really good. I'm happy about that. And and I'm happy about a pull 1 Tiana. Oh my god. Okay, well, I was ready to go 36k. I also got my Christine for my Snow Bear. My Kryla is EX1 with no extra copies, and I was kind of wanting her EX2 just for the sake of it. This means I can Omniprism this Kryla and buy 25 Kryla shards from the summon shop, from the VIP shop, and I can get Kryla's EX2 as well. Although, I'm just realizing that because I got Tiana immediately, I don't have the summon coins to get her shards. I need 5 summon coins to get her shards. Well, we got her really easily, so we're going to go ahead and finish out this lap. And then we'll see what happens there. I kind of wanted at least one Eldrin, too. Eldrin's one of those things, like his STMR, that gives your DPS life absorb. It's again one of those things that, like, as of the past year, has never come up as being useful. It has never been useful for any scenario in the past year. On the other hand, it's one of those kind of things like I'd be really sad to not have it if the scenario ever does come up where Eldrin's STMR might be useful. Honestly, it probably won't ever be because I just can't really see a scenario where that might be useful. But you never know. You never know. Anyway, we did get a Tiana right away, so that was great. That was great. That doesn't get me EX3 or anything. Well, there's a Krylite. Now I don't have to buy her summon shards. We'll see what else we get. Christine, number 2 and 3. So a lot of Snow Bears now. Levinson, which is kind of a waste. Lucas is always nice. Unfortunately, he did. I was really hoping Lucas got Neo Vision's Awakening, to be honest here. He didn't, though. I kind of like Lucas, but didn't get it. Alright, so here is the guaranteed Neo Vision's Crystal. This one has no banner increase chance, so most of the time it'll be an off-banner Neo Visions. I really hope it's Auron. Give me an Auron. We got news for Dark Visions as well, and we know that Dark Anima is coming next month. Based on JP, Dark Anima only has 4 turns to be killed, just like Dark Tetra was last month. And my Auron is EX1. I need 1 more copy for EX2. That would let me do his SLB on turn 4. See what happens. Oh my god, it was not Auron. It was Emperor Vlad. What a dud. What a dud. Go away. The unit is so bad. Alright, give me, I guess, more Krylas. Maybe we can go to EX3 Kryla. Well, there's my 4th Christine. Hey, here's a Tiana. Alright, there's a Kryla. I wonder how many Krylas that is. I'm going to actually Moogle a bunch of Krylas because, regular Moogle. Because her TMR is kind of useful. It's 25 resist all. And as we learned from this Clash of Wills, resist all is kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. So this is the 4th pull. This gives me 4 summon tokens. And then I could buy the last of the not the VIP, the 1100 10 shard bundles. To get another, to get more. Oh, geez. Well, I guess we are getting EX3 Kryla, maybe. I gotta do the math and see how many we get, but let's see. Lucas! More Kryla, wow, okay. Are we going all the way to Neo? We are not. Okay, so I'm almost certain that's EX3 Kryla at this point. 12k, okay, so 12k, 4 summon tokens. I'm pretty sure we can get 30 more shards from the Lapis shop. So that's 30 plus 30 is 60 from login, plus 40 from summon tokens. That's 100, plus 100 from VIP. That gives me EX2. And that gives me... How far from EX3 would that be? Because EX3 is obviously is a limited unit, so it's either now or never. I'm gonna stop here for her. I'm also going to go and toss a few tickets at the Zoma banner for the chance at Zoma's STMR. We have these guaranteed rainbow tickets, and I don't want to use these guaranteed rainbow tickets on the Christmas banner because the Christmas banner has enormously high rainbow rate anyway. So it feels kind of like a waste to use these on the Christmas banner. So I'm going to use these for hopes of off banners, because I don't want the Dragon Quest rainbows. But I'm going to use them here to hopefully get things like Umaro and all that, or Braska, because those are some rainbows that I'd still like to have, and you can't get those on the Christmas banner. But I could also potentially get Zoma from these tickets, which would be nice. Hey, Lastwell's not bad. That's a nice STMR. It gives Dragon Killer and resistance, ice resistance. All right, let's use these 30% rainbow tickets, because again, you know, there's just a waste to use these on the Christmas banner. And Kate Sith. So I didn't get Eldrin, which is, you know, another year will pass where I don't have his STMR as an option. But again, like I said, I don't think his STMR is ever going to realistically be like the right choice. It could be one day, you never know, but I don't think it will. but I have no idea. Alright, so the two 30% tickets were dud. We're going to use 3 more tickets for Zoma, and then we're going to stop, because Zoma, like, his STMR is nice and all, but if I did get a red on this banner and it was like Marquee, I'd be really upset, because Alina and Marquee are just absolutely not good. And their TMR and STMR are both pretty worthless as well. Feels bad to say that, but it's the truth. Alright, and we're going to do one more ticket for Zoma. Oh my god, not Alina. I didn't say Alina, I said Zoma. One more ticket for Zoma, and then we're going to go ahead and stop here, and then, you know, there's always the chance that I decide to come back for EX3 Tiana later. For the moment, we're gonna hold off though. All right. So that's it for now. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna consider. I don't want to rush into anything, because that's like the worst thing you can ever do in a gacha game is pull impulsively. That is the absolute worst thing. You'll have, you know, bad results if you impulsively pull and don't plan out your pulls. I'm going to consider it. I'm going to think about it. And if I do decide to go back for EX3 Tiana, I will do it at some future point. I've already got EX2, so I'm pretty much fine at this point. So EX2 is totally fine enough. That gives me, you know, the EX2 Tiana. She has the absorb. So the big thing I was worried about is not having access to that elemental absorb. That's handled. I now have that. I can EX2. That means I can still EX2 another new like Clash of Wills unit and still run a full EX16 team for the future. So EX2 is good enough. EX3 is only a DPS gain if I care about her DPS, which is not seeming like top tier. Also, she's a pain in the ass to use. Like, she's a ×5 caster, and no one else ×5s cast except for Yigni, and who uses Yigni. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to consider. I'm going to figure out what I do. And if I decide to go back for more, I'll record that in the future. Good luck to the rest of you.